Welcome back, guys.
But but about that whole like recording over an hour thing, even
Hmm.
if you tried to go through Share Factory and edit multiple videos together, it still won't let you exceed an hour, which is really dumb.
Well, I
Imagine if
mean,
you could go into Share Factory and combine the video you're about to record with the other one, so it's one giant video.
well, this, the PlayStation lets you record for an hour, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
But yeah, I know a lot of people actually like those like 3, 4 hour Let's Play parts, and I agree. Before you hit me up on PlayStation, I was actually watching um, a gameplay video that was like almost 5 hours long.
I mean, yeah, I watched Noah play, he played, I can't even think of what it was. I watched him play, it was, it was, shit, I can't think of it. It was, Doom, Doom,
Oh,
the Dark Ages.
uh, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I watched him play that.
the YouTuber I was watching play this game, not this one, but I hadn't mentioned its name yet, is odd because he has he has no other videos in on his channel in the series. He played you've probably I guarantee a Markiplier's already played it. His channel is synonymous with it. I'll let you take a guess as to what it is, bro. It's like the one game he's known for.
The Markiplier?
Yeah, it's like the one game series he's absolutely known for. And it's
It'd be Five Nights at Freddy's or Amnesia.
yeah, it was yeah, Five Nights. Either that or SCP.
He did a lot of SCP. Yeah, he did a lot of SCP back in the day. I mean, yeah, I think his best SCP video was Extainment Breach.
I think those are the only ones he might have played. I don't remember.
He
I
played some
know
he played other ones, but that's like his biggest one was
I
SCP.
know they're coming out. I don't know like how far it is in terms of development, but I know that they've been trying to develop an SCP tactical shooter, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, he the guy I watched played I think it's the most recent one, like the Secrets of the Mimic or something. Like I said, if you've probably already seen Markiplier cover it at this point.
Yeah,
I don't know if you would have watched it, but no doubt you saw that video come up. Like how how would Markiplier not cover a FNAF game?
yeah.
But yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's covered all the Five Nights at Freddy's.
but yeah, it's odd that that YouTuber I watched would play that game when it's the only video out of FNAF he's ever done. There are no other FNAF videos on his channel besides that one. So it's like it's odd that he would pick that game
Yeah,
because he there's there is not another FNAF video on his channel. There's one particular game I'm eagerly awaiting to release. Um, again, Markiplier. You might have seen him play it. It's like a horror farming simulator called We Harvest Shadows. Really waiting for that to come out.
yeah.
You do know the game I'm talking about?
No, I said yeah. It's like yeah, no.
You okay, baby?
I know Jacksepticeye played it. Speaking of him, bro, are him
Love
and
you.
Markiplier still on good terms, or
Good
I know there
dog.
was kind of like a silent beef between them, where they tried to start a clothing brand, and I think Jack fumbled it or something.
I would think so. I don't see why not.
Because I remember Markiplier making some. Well, if you listen to his podcast with Bob and Wade, you've definitely you might have heard Markiplier make some kind of passive aggressive comments about it. I don't remember what clothing brand it is, but it was something they spearheaded together, and now I think Markiplier's the only owner of it because I don't remember what it was. But I think Jack was going to do something that might have jeopardized the whole brand.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Again, don't quote me on it, but because I don't want to lead to any beef spreading. But yeah, I know for a fact Jacksepticeye definitely covered that game. So no doubt Markiplier covered it too. And yeah, I actually think it's a pretty interesting premise. And not just gameplay wise, but even the story kind of had me hooked.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping the YouTuber I watch play it comes back when it fully releases. He hasn't responded yet, but I did ask him if he's ever going to go back to or play that when it fully releases and go back to another game at some point he played called Spectral Scream. I thought was really interesting. The YouTuber I'm talking about, because I'm sick of saying the YouTuber I watch, The Outer Middle Show.
Oh shit!
Also, damn, that was cheap.
It's kind of fucking nowhere, bro.
But yeah, The Outer Middle Show, also known as Mad Vlad with two D's.
Son of a bitch. It's not fucking nowhere, bro.
But yeah, now that everybody's on the up and up on who I'm talking about, instead of saying The Outer Middle Show, I'm just gonna call him Mad Vlad from now on. Because I mean, that guy, he's only at like 839K, and I feel like he should have hit a mill a long time ago.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, if anybody checks in, give us a sub first,
Oh.
but then go check out Mad Vlad. Sub to him. He's well past the point of deserving a mill at this point. Seriously, man, I can't remember which one it is. Silver play button at 1 million or diamond at 1 million. I can't remember which. I think diamond is 10 million.
Gotta switch the power over.
Hold on, man. I gotta look that up. And my fucking stylus is sticky for whatever reason. So I ain't using that. After I just rinse the damn thing off, it's fucking sticky again for some reason.
Oh my god. Swear to God, dude.
Yeah, 10 million. To be honest, I think he should already have his diamond play button. I'm gonna tell you right now, if Mad Vlad and his other collaborator, like his number one like guy that always makes cameos on his channel, Snipper, were a duo stand-up comedy act, they'd be on the level of like Chris Hart and literally anybody else that's a stand-up comic legend. The
Yeah.
chemistry they have is unreal. They are probably the funniest people I know that are not stand-up comics.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would find this funny, bro, but there was one thing that had me laughing so fucking hard when they were playing the Bigfoot game. Uh, when they first came out with the 4.0 update, or I think it was the Yeti one, the snow map, they put in like a wood knocking sound, and he said, they go like, "What is that?" And then Mad Vlad goes, "Bigfoot's putting his thumb up his plum and popping it sideways." And then Snippy goes, he's like, "Oh." But yeah, my delivery obviously nowhere near as funny, but that's the level of comedy you get between them. I'm still laughing at that. Speaking of their Yeti video in particular, like, I'm not kidding, dude, like a full fucking 15 minutes of just fart sound effects with a bunch of voice sound effects with a soundboard. The one that really had me laughing when he was doing that, he puts on like a megaphone voice sound effect, and he goes, "This is Officer Johnson. Get on the ground." And man, you know it's funny as hell whenever it's the most played part of his video. I mean, like when you fast forward a YouTube video, it kind of gives you like a gray waving thing over the red timeline to give you an idea of like scale of where the viewership peaked. In that particular part of the video, the fucking gray like little hill thing is so high it practically reaches like half the screen.
Yeah.
Those guys are funny as hell.
It's gonna take me a while to figure out.
I'm hearing it in my head and I'm cracking up. Yeah, my brain is just going through a montage of their funniest moments. So, yeah, sorry for the random laughter. I don't know what the hell I did to my thumb, but it's red and it kind of looks like a cut. And I don't even remember cutting it, but man, it's sensitive as hell. Yeah, and about that surgery, bro. It's not only good to be out of the bandages, it's good to finally be out of that fucking moon shoe, too.
You're still lying. It doesn't matter how big or small it is, you're still lying about it, so. Do you ever wish that you would have done, like you wouldn't have done all that implant then? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
Having to walk around in a fucking boot like 8 times the size of your foot, then having to deal with the fucking bumping it on everything.
God.
It's fine.
Uh, This is getting annoying.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta check the basement and see if I got any tea bottles. Then I gotta take a leak. So I'll be back in a minute. Now, bro, if this was my own video doing something like this, yeah, that's when I'd go into Share Factory and cut it out. But,
yeah, I know,
I would say, even if you don't use it, bro, in case you ever want to edit anything, I'd recommend just taking any video you got and then just kind of experimenting and fooling around with its features, because it can be pretty useful. If you remember our Bloody Palace playthrough of DMC4 we did, and the amount of editing I did in that, if you remember. But yeah, I'll be right back.
Thank you for watching him. David and I are heading to mediation, and I want to make sure I keep full custody of Kaiser. Which holidays do you want to plan for? I circled Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, Mother's Day, birthdays, vacations, 4th of July. I mean, he can have them like every other holiday, like every other year, you know what I mean? How will you and the other parents...
sorry guys, I looked it up. It didn't take me too long.
I make those decisions. Because he's not around to make those decisions anyways. What am I supposed to do? Call Nathan up every single time I want to make a decision for Kaiser?
Oh, shit.
Hey bro, I don't know if you can still hear me, but I'm in the basement right now, and utterly terrified. I've seen a particular animal outside that's, well, synonymous with summer, and the direction it constantly comes from, well, analyzing, it's coming from in here. So, if you know what I'm talking about. And
Hello.
Come on in, bud.
What's up, Linky?
I like your hat.
What's up? How are you? Good. I had class today. I appreciate
It sucks.
I did up for school, from school for me, and I just need to get the classes done. I'm so overdue to graduate.
Oh my god.
No problem. I enjoy it. At least I get a couple extra hours with them.
We'll come whenever.
Oh no.
Not worry about that. Right? They went around with my, like, the kid with no head. Yeah. Like this morning, like, getting the kids up, feeding the dogs, getting them fed, taking them to school.
Go away.
And then as soon as I get out of school, I gotta go pick up Lincoln, and then come here and pick up Isaac, and then go back home and make dinner, and it's just like, yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
Oh, you're a tough one. You'll get through it. You can get it done.
Alright, you guys. Thank you for picking Isaac up again.
I feel you, Leon, or not.
Tomorrow when I get Isaac. Can you help it anything?
Bye, Lane.
I will.
Bye, Isaac. Love you. Have fun, bud. Talk to you tomorrow after school.
Bye.
Love you. Bye, Lane.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Carol.
Thank you, Isaac. Were you a good boy today? Yes. Do you love me? Yeah. Do you love me? Yes. I love you. Love you. You have to wait. It's probably not gonna last because you're playing too hard. You'll have to lay down if you want your band-aid to stay on. Grace did it good. How did the appointment go in Columbus? She was really good at every appointment. She loves Dr. Sal. But we did say that she was talking more. And, I mean, it was like, the doctor was expecting us to eventually say that, so it wasn't like me saying it or anything like that. It was like, you know, going to go care, everyone else was like,
You know what's funny, bro?
Like, everybody knew.
Hmm.
So it's like something, like, this is
I
progressive.
literally unmuted my mic while I was in the basement, and I got no response from you, so I think that's
Oh, no,
about as far as
I heard you. My bad. I heard you for a second.
I just want him to stay in contact with her.
yeah. But I said I was standing in the basement, practically immobilized with fear, because I've seen one particular animal synonymous with summer out in the yard, and the direction it keeps coming from would suggest it's coming from inside the
I just want to
basement.
make sure my
No.
baby is taken care of at the end of the day.
So
And it's my worst fear.
I have a problem.
Huh.
The
Robertson's final is in a few hours.
the scope that I need to get,
But I don't know if he's coming.
I don't know where it's at.
Oh, speaking of that, bro, if you know what, if anybody watching can identify a copperhead, if you ever get bit, yes, panic, but
You need chapsticks. I'll give you some.
you can tone the panicking
So
down.
after your concert,
The
we're
venom
gonna
won't
go
kill
get ice
you.
cream, okay? If you stand good up there and sing good and
Because
say
its
something,
venom
okay?
is not a
If you're
toxin.
loud,
If you're familiar with Komodo dragons,
Can I buy a scope from the merchant?
besides grandma.
it's quote-unquote venom, even though Komodo dragons actually don't have venom. Their mouth is so filthy that it acts as a quote-unquote poison. But yeah, if you're ever bit by a copperhead, don't worry about it. Yeah, still go get some anti-venom, but you won't die. Its venom causes one effect. I forgot what it's called, but the moment I explain it, you'll know what I'm talking about. The bite wound will not stop bleeding, even if you bandage it. You'll just perpetually, permanently bleed.
We're just leaving right now.
That's what it does. It doesn't poison you. It just causes an effect that prevents blood from clotting. So the bite wound will not only never stop bleeding, but any other cuts will be the same way. You'll bleed to death.
Alright, bro. So I had a problem, right?
Yeah.
I needed the certain scope to kill these fucking things, and the scope that I needed, I can't get like out of the spot because it's the second playthrough, so I had to go buy it from the merchant.
Yeah. But yeah, I felt like it was important to specify that.
Well, wait, are you gonna talk to Janelle?
Because right now it's summer, and everybody's going to be coexisting with these fucking things. But yeah, as long as you can identify a copperhead and you get bit, yeah, don't panic. It won't kill you. At least in the way you'd expect it to. It's not toxic. It's just your blood won't be able to clot, and anything that cuts you or pierces your skin, you'll bleed to death.
So basically,
Because it'll never stop
what just
bleeding.
happened, at first, things were kind of...
So it acts more like a
in order for this to
blood
happen, I need to
bacteria,
see,
again like a
the
Komodo dragon,
necessities you have for
rather than a
Kaiser,
full-on
and if
toxin.
everything, you have everything from like a high chair.
But yeah, did you know that, bro?
And she looked
That
at it and
Komodo
said,
dragons
"Yeah."
technically don't even have venom.
I told her I'd do that a long time
Their
ago.
saliva is just so bacterially radiated that biting acts like a venom, and that's what it does.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
It doesn't poison you, it just puts an effect in your blood that prevents bleeding from stopping. Again, even if bandaged, you'll still bleed to death.
And he was like, okay, okay. And I was like, I said, what about 3 weekends of the month? And he goes, okay. And I said, okay, let me have the middle of the month.
But that's no reason to just be careless around these damn things.
That, you know, she's gonna write up all
I would still recommend being cautious, even though one of the most common ones in the U.S.,
Wow.
depending on the area,
Fucking get double tapped and can't do shit about it. That's cool.
won't necessarily kill you with a bite, but, you know. And that's funny that I didn't even know that, and I did a full-on presentation on Komodo dragons in middle school. I actually apparently did so well that even some of the fucking preppy kids was like, man, you did really good on that. Why are you complimenting me when you never even talk to me? Yeah, imagine a skater emo kid, kinda, being complimented by a preppy kid for doing like actual schoolwork.
Yeah. Doesn't happen, you know.
Yeah, there were several times where preppy kids actually like went out of their way to talk to me, like we're fucking lifelong pals.
Yeah.
It's definitely off-putting, I'll tell you that. Not going, I mean, I'm not saying it's, you know, it shouldn't happen. I'm saying it's off-putting, because you wouldn't expect that kind of cordial encounter with someone like that.
We gotta stop talking here for a second about the big cutscenes gonna happen.
Again, if Ashley's in this one, again, joke, what do you think her favorite band is?
Next month is great.
That outfit makes her look so much like a scene chick.
Is that pretty much how the phone calls usually go?
Yeah, I know. I think I went the wrong way. So I think we're okay. No, I went the right way. Never mind.
I love it though.
Depends on which one it goes.
Alright.
I don't know.
Shit. You're gonna be okay.
They're supposed to be on.
Yeah, because I mean, I wasn't really paying attention. I was typing in that message, but I don't know if I saw him.
Stop. Leave it alone. Don't pull it back.
If anything, it would be under audio settings. Speaker orientation, sound reverberation.
Yeah, see, so
Oh,
on.
there they are. Yeah, they're on. Closed captioned subtitles. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I'll turn them on though. Oh no, dump upstairs. Like no, let's turn it off.
Oh, it's like context, sound effects, subtitles, I guess.
As soon as she seen Brooke, she was like, Daddy's home.
Yeah,
And
those
I'm
aren't really
excited because she
needed.
thought he was home. So for a 3-year-old, that excitement turned into disappointment. Yeah. And that's what I don't
I mean, they're on. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know, maybe I just wasn't really looking for them, but
Halfway across the country and
cutscene.
Leon? Sorry I'm late.
No. Thank you. You brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
He was worried about you. Until the end. Come on. We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
For Luis.
There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Huh. Need of the encyclopedia.
Happy to help. Now you owe me.
but it was a lot of fun.
Okay, we're back. You?
Yeah. Sorry, man, I just had to say For Luis in unison with them.
Oh, you're good.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I can make some Magnum ammo now.
He is the one that came up with the cure, right?
I'm scared.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
I'm about 90% sure he's the one that came up with it.
Yeah, why don't you just sit right here?
I mean, it would kind of make sense to his character that he'd be the one to invent it. 'Cause, I mean, wasn't he the one that also invented the
You did so good.
Los Pelagus parasite? I mean, forced to, I would
You
assume.
know every song.
I think I'm pretty that or they found it. I remember listening to they found it in the amber or whatever.
Yeah, then maybe they just had him, like, experiment or kind of tweak it so it would become what it was.
I guess so.
What was the flight attendant?
And then, yeah, knowing that he really fucked up, he came up with the cure.
Mask and
Oh, shoot. I got it wrong. We're proud of you, Sugar.
But yeah, For Luis, man.
Oh my gosh.
I can play as him in the Mercenaries.
Yeah. But,
David and I are going out of town
every
tonight,
time I
so
look
Kaiser
at her,
needs
man,
David's
I
wallet.
can't
But
help but
Nathan
think
just asked if he
of,
can
like,
have him for the
fucking
weekend. I said to Nathan,
someone, like, asking
lawyer said
Alexandria.
that the mediation papers have not
Blood
been
on the
signed
dance
yet,
floor,
and the
that
visitation
fucking
isn't put in
terrible.
place. Once I get proof of you having the right necessities for Kaiser,
Not
and
gonna
signed
get
paperwork, you can have
into
him
the
over.
problems with the vocalist. Not gonna touch that one with a pole long enough for me to touch the sun from the earth.
Babe, he just asked me if he can take Kaiser for the weekend, so obviously he cares.
All I'll say is he's alleged to be something that every parent would want to kill.
To text him back. You have to understand that. You can't get mad. But I told him,
I said alleged.
Kaiser
Gotta
while
cover
I'm
our
out of
asses.
town. He'll be at my house with David's mom.
Can't sue us if I said alleged.
Seems like me, every time you're nice to him, he starts walking all over you.
I just want to have this for proof.
I didn't want to go. I
Speculation.
didn't want to do the shooting range, girl. I just wanted to have my tokens on.
She said no, or she didn't respond.
Yeah, well, you don't need to be giving your...
I got
You need-
one more drink in this bottle.
I do need to do something though. Customized case.
I am figuring my ass.
Where's my Magnum? Where's my Magnum one?
I'm covering my ass.
So you got someone who has an
Shells,
ass,
shells.
but
I'm babe.
you're worried about covering your ass.
Babe.
Oh.
When you go to
But yeah, I don't exactly know how well that would hold up in court, but you ever want to talk about somebody And even if you're like 99.98% confirmed that of the terrible actions they've done are actually true, make sure you throw alleged in front of anything you say about them. That way, whenever they try to sue you, you can go, I said allegedly, you know, meaning it's all rumor. So it ain't exactly slandering somebody if I'm saying allegedly.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't know how well that would hold up in court as a defense.
I let David's mom know
Yeah.
that Nathan would be coming over to see Kaiser.
I mean, honestly, I could kind of see it working as a get out of jail for free card. But yeah, I guess that opinion's kind of subjective.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say it would work. Or you could just hire the lawyer known for the Chewbacca defense, and you win guaranteed, no matter how bad things are looking for you. South Park reference. Yeah, that's one way to win a court case. Just confuse the fuck out of everybody. By Chewbacca is a Wookiee, yet he lives on Ewok. Now,
So-
how does that make sense?
So I bought a bunch of gunpowder. Well, I traded for it, but I got a bunch of gunpowder so I can make magnum ammo. And I got a 15% increase in frequency when I craft it, so hopefully I'll help out.
Yeah. You know what some videos I find like are actually kind of interesting regarding pretty much any game that is out there? Can you beat insert video game here using or with insert action or weapon only? I actually find those videos like really interesting. Like for example, can you beat Rayman 2 without jumping? I think is one of them. I mean, there probably is one. But another good example would be, can you beat Resident Evil 4 with knife only?
There's people that do a knife. I think there's people out there that have done a knife only run.
And I think when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh my god.
That would be fucking insane to watch, though.
No, exactly. And it's
Where the fuck are my...
This is it, girls. Do you like it?
I'm not sitting on them, am I? Nope. Oh, where the fuck did they go? Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, bro, something we both likely haven't been holding up to, at least on my end. Don't use any foul language for the first 2 minutes. Otherwise, immediate demonetization. So yeah, be mindful of that, bro, when trying to... I will say it doesn't harm your, you know, getting pushed up in the algorithm or relevance. Again, now it's determined by interaction and retention. And apparently a view counts when you only click on a video long enough to like it. But,
Do you guys like this house?
yeah, that video will not make any money. So... And I can tell you right now, bro, in order to get to the point of monetization or partnership, you will need 1,000 subs and I think 100 hours of watch time. So it's really not that like big of a goal, to be honest. Real quick, I'm gonna look it up and fact check, but I don't think they would have changed that.
Dustin texted
Never
me
know though, they
pictures,
might have
you
fucking
know,
changed
of the
it.
necessities that Nathan has for
And you know what,
Kaiser.
bro? Whenever if you
Well,
get to
it
that
was like a
point,
high chair
you might
and
as
a
well go
fridge, and that's
ham
all.
with the
And I
ads.
said, did he send you a picture of a
For
car
one
seat,
reason.
clothing, diapers,
If you
wipes,
don't put
anything like
mid-roll
that?
ads
I
in
don't know
there,
Nathan's
YouTube
address,
will.
which he never
And they'll be
provided
the
me.
only ones to
And then
make
I
money
said, I'm
from it.
not going to sign the mediation
Whatever
because
ads
he
that you don't
provided
put in your
information.
video, YouTube, Google themselves will put them in there.
Hello?
And they'll get all the money. Aside from the ads you do put in. So if you try to be modest with the advertisements, it's for no reason. Google will litter your video with ads and take, well, depending on how much you put in, 90% of what should be your profit. And then what's worse, bro, is they already take a cut from your AdSense. Subs and watch time.
Yeah, that's fine. We just need his address.
For YouTube monetization.
Alright, sounds good.
Either 1,000 subs or 1,000 subscribers and either 4,000 public watch hours within the past 12 months or 10 million valid public short views within the last 90 days. You also need to adhere to YouTube's ad policies and have a Google AdSense account.
Hello?
So apparently it's not as easy as just clicking a button. You need to have a separate account to even, withdraw the money, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need 1,000 subs. That part I was right on. But at one point it was just 100 hours of watch time, but apparently they upped that to fucking 4,000. I would say, if anything, bro, aim for the 10 million shorts viewers. That right there is the whole reason that for smaller creators it's so easy to get to like Markiplier level in less than a year, is abusing the shorts.
Together for you, so you have that for Mila when you guys come to visit. I cannot wait there.
So yeah, getting 10 million fucking views within last 90 days, as long as you're uploading a short, like even if it's 10 to 15 a day, you'll have you'll reach that in like maybe a month, if that, like maybe 2.5 weeks. And if you're uploading like regular videos on top of that, that'll make people want to sub. So again, it's as long as you hit the 1,000 sub mark, it doesn't, the viewership or watch time, that's the thing that you can shoot for either one. But yeah, I'd say abuse the shorts. And then, in your actual videos, just make sure to let people know that, yeah, of course we're gonna fucking abuse the shorts to, blow up. But hey, at least once I got to the point where I can make money, the shorts crap will stop, and you can expect, actual content.
Yeah.
I'm just doing that to, get an actual career.
Chelsea saying that she needs to tell us about something, so we're gonna find out what's going on.
I think back Little Medallions, man. Mr. Trader.
Because I know there are some YouTubers that kind of look down on the abusing the shorts to blow up super fast, but it's usually people that are uploading like slop content or just flat out like questionable. to the point of Mr. FBI agent, you should probably investigate this person kind of content. You know what, bro? I got an idea as to shorts you can already upload. Whether it's got me in it or you're alone, clip a part of your gameplays where you like get a jump scare.
Yeah.
Since you're kind of like, I don't know, I guess you could be considered a horror genre YouTuber, where you play horror games.
Yeah, this isn't really horror though.
No, it's more like survival horror. Definitely horror, but I'd say it's a hybrid of both equally. Survival and horror. But the older ones, I would absolutely consider strictly horror.
I signed the custody papers last night, and now I'm waiting to get the final version signed by the judge.
You want to read it for silver? Man, these things are freezing burnt.
Yeah, I don't.
That's such a waste. It's so freezing burnt.
So Dustin just sent me some parenting agreements.
But yeah, that'd be a good idea for your shorts. Upload like little clips of your gameplays where you get jump scared and scream.
Yeah, it says casual spend every first, third, and fourth weekends of each month with.
If you ever have a reaction like that when you play these games. That'd do really well.
Parents agree to meet halfway.
For the athlete, they should have all the way.
I mean, that's a reason because I know mediation thing. That was my fault.
Looks like somebody's been skipping sit-up day.
We're happy with.
Yeah.
It's actually perfect timing because we're taking the kids to Orlando on Friday. So, Tyler can get vacation. And, you know, we can
Hey,
stay there for as
and
long
before
as
anybody
we're
calls
gone.
me fat phobic,
We can spend a lot of time with him.
I got the right to say that. I'm 5'7", and at one point weighed bordering 300. But now I weigh 187. So
What?
You know, if he doesn't want to be involved, that's sad.
at one point I was fat.
Because
So
finally, the first vacation I get to take Jade, you know, without my mom. It's nice because it'll be me,
But
you,
then
and
again, you know,
Jade. It's just my mom's
the
not hovering over
body
every
positivity
week,
people
Oh,
I'd
I'm dead.
already be
I'm sure the other take Jade on vacation by myself.
a most wanted list since I lost the weight.
Fucking ran out of fucking sniper rifle ammo. Should have I should have crafted some.
No, you weren't trying. No,
Well,
no,
hey,
I know because the
The
wedding
game
was
over
right.
is
And it was
nothing
fine,
more
not-
than a
wasn't
a second chance to do what you didn't do the first time. That motherfucker seriously slither across the floor like a snake. That's horrifying. Oh, so that's the only way you can kill these guys? Oh, god damn, he's fast, man. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to hit that prick? Okay, well, at least he slows down now. Not hitting the target.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this doesn't look particularly easy.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Are you serious? That motherfucker's got... Did you kill him
Nope.
whenever he did that?
Nope.
Let's say this motherfucker's got like a death attack, like right when he dies. That's bullshit. If
He does.
that was the case,
He does. He can attack you after he dies.
I was about to say, there's only one other game where I've seen that happen. a boss named Karn from a Baldur's Gate game where, get this, bro, even at full health, after you kill him, he falls over and lays on the ground like you'd expect an enemy to do. And then out of nowhere, he slowly like leans his head up and throws a throwing knife at you. And if you don't dodge it or block it, instant death. Even if you got full health, it kills you instantly. How cheap is that?
Cheap.
And get this, bro. He doesn't do it every time. If you go through the game again and do a second playthrough, and then he didn't do that on your first, he'll do it on your second playthrough. And then say you go through the third he won't do it. So it's not even, it's random when he does it.
Yeah.
And that makes it even more cheap. Because you'll never know if he's going to do it or not, since it's like a random chance thing. But yeah, he will legit lay there for a minute like he's completely dead, and then suddenly just like start to lean up and throw a knife at you. And even at full health, it's instant death.
It's kind of stupid that it's random.
Yeah, and FYI for anybody who doesn't know which game I'm talking about, it's for the PlayStation 2. And the worst part, if you do get hit by that, this is a period where autosaves were not a thing. Which means if you get hit by that, you have to go through a whole stage and fight him again. Because you have to reload from the last save.
Give me a second, bro.
For anyone who doesn't know, it's Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Apparently what was considered a not-so-fan favorite at the time. I actually liked it, but then again I had no previous Baldur's Gate experience. But yeah, I actually took the time to watch all the other Baldur's Gate games. Yeah, the more recent 3 I didn't watch. I've seen some of it. But yeah, that's the only Baldur's Gate. Actually, no, I did play Dark Alliance 2. I didn't finish it, but I got through a decent, percentage of it. But yeah, out of the two, I think Dark Alliance is probably the better of the two. Even with only having, 3 character choices. But yeah, great game. If you're like a fan of Diablo, it's kind of like that with like the camera perspective and like the way you use magic and stuff. Great game. If you got actually no, if you got a PS4, you can buy the game right now. Check it out for yourself if you're into RPGs, which I mean, I don't know if anybody watching my brother's channel would be the RPG demographic, but you never know. But yeah, that is got to be the cheapest attack in any game I've ever seen. Thank God I've never been hit by it, and when I did notice it and would have been hit, I did manage to block it. Man, I would have been pissed if I actually got hit by that. But I know it's instant death, like, pretty sure, because I think I've seen a few people on YouTube get hit by it. And yeah, it's killed them. Again, not entirely sure. But yeah, I feel like it would definitely instant death. I mean, why would they go through the trouble of, one, making it random, 2 making it extremely cheap if it wasn't instant death.
I'm back.
And yeah, of course, if you got a PS4 and a PS5, then you can buy the game on PS4 and still play it on the 5. So if anybody's interested in it, you can buy it right now. And it's relatively cheap.
Wow. I know, I'm so excited.
Which makes sense. It's basically like the most minimalist remaster of a PS2 game. Not entirely sure, but I think even the sequel to that one might be on PS4 now.
What do you say? No.
I had to check that.
Why is he so great?
Better yet, while we're still here, I'll look that up right now. Again, in case anybody's curious.
Little chatterbox over there. Well, not right now, but usually. So enough of that, I don't know why.
Even though it probably used more Wi-Fi data than fucking mobile data, so should probably convert to using one over the other.
When he comes home,
They're gonna have to go through a lot of stuff.
I just hope our relationship with Taylor doesn't change when he comes back, so.
Alliance 2.
Okay.
Just to show how, like, big things got, you know, and
Yep, it is in fact available on PlayStation 4. So if you were even a little bit curious about the Dark Alliance game I mentioned and wanted to check it out for yourself, you can in fact get the sequel on PS4. And then, I mean, even if you don't have one and you just got a 5, you got a friend that's got a 4, sign into theirs.
Oh my god.
I want Javi to be able to see Isaac too, because I don't want him to feel
Well,
like he knows
she's gone.
that's not his son, but
Oh,
they have a relationship and
like
Fucking
legit dead?
continue that, and I know Isaac
Gone, I think. She bitch fucking yeah. See, because that motherfucker attacked me and I couldn't get her.
doesn't have the right to
Yeah, and if it's like for a weekend, you can like visit.
Mission failed, more like the entire fucking game failed if she dies. Yeah, bro, real quick, I'm gonna drop out of your screen share. So for like a few minutes, you'll have to let me know when a cutscene's coming up. I'm gonna look it up and see if I can find it on the PS5 store. Well, I mean, it would make sense if I could fucking find it on here.
things didn't work out with them, that at least they went through so much just to make sure we were able to stay together.
I'll just look up Baldur's Gate, see it. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can in fact find it on the PS5 store. Again, in case anybody's interested. You don't even need a 4 to buy it. It's a 4 game, but you can buy it from the 5. That's the game I was talking about, that boss where you kill him, he looks dead, and he throws a fucking throwing knife at you at random. After the fight's over, and it fucking kills you if you get hit by it, even with full health. But if you're not above cheating, there's a little button combo you can press to activate invincibility. If you don't want to potentially die to that. If I can remember the button combination. I think it's L1, R2, circle, left D-pad, and then the start button. If you're asking how the hell would you press the start button while your right thumb's busy holding circle? Your teeth. Because you have to hold